It is in the middle of the night, and Hulk, as you burst awake, all you can hear in your brain pounding in your head is Kenji, 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 Kenji. You know that he's having a bad dream. You can feel it in your heart. It's a horrible dream. It must make you feel horrific on the inside. You must wake him up from this dream.
I slam open the door.
Kenji, you're realizing that this dream you've been in feels more real. And it's at this moment you realize that this is a memory that you have unlocked. As you're sitting as a small boy on a makeshift stump, watching as your dad fetches arrows. And you're laughing. And it's as that moment and you're about to say, I love you, Dad, the door opens and Hulk wakes you up.
The moment I see on top of my head, core memory unlocked, the overlay, the door slams open.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Kenji, I hear you have a pretty saucy dream. Want to tell me about it?
Kenji is like midway picking up his katana next to his bed, and then he hears that shit.
You could just feel you had some real nice dream there. I thought you wanted to tell me about it. I had a feeling you wanted to talk about it.
Why would I trust my dreams to you, Hulk?
I'm an insane person. You know this.
Who else would you trust your dreams with? A sane person? A sane person can't read dreams.
I'm a man of God, okay? I keep
Cthulhu.
a man of God, nonetheless.
Not a god in particular, just a god.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
him, the god.
The God, okay.
Oh, God.
What do you want with my dreams, Hulk?
Hey. I had a feeling that you wanted to share your dreams, and it was particularly juicy and maybe a little bit too juicy for you.
What the fuck are these innuendos, Hulk? What is juicy for you?
All right. Now I'm asking Hulk, what did you picture Kenji dreaming? Because I love this disconnect of Kenji dreaming about a moment he had, this touching moment he had with his dad, and Hulk saying this shit. And Hulk, what did you see?
I saw Kenji with his dad, or a guy, out drawing a book. It's Cthulhu. So it's basically a flower picking dream, but the flowers have been switched out with water, seawater.
So Kenji and his dad just knee deep. So that's why it's juicy, because their feet are wet.
And he's just instead of giving flowers and stuff, he's just picking up fish.
And just eating it like Gollum.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's the duality of man, I guess.
Alex, does Hulk say that to Kenji?
Yeah.
You have no memory.
I remember this man. I might have met him before. It's quite a while ago. I can't remember who that was.
Wait, so you could see my dreams? It is close to what I was dreaming, but not even near.
Go ahead and give me a sense motive from both of you. I think both of you, for one of you to initialize or to realize what's going on, because maybe Hulk, you could do a knowledge religion check too if you want to try that instead. Kenji's
still like half asleep. Was half asleep up to this point.
You are fully. Kenji, you are fully convinced Hulk can see your dreams when he's dreaming, just through a filter of his own logic.
I'm gonna do a sense motive instead then.
Hulk, you can't see dreams, but you can see people's nightmares.
There. I feel that this was quite a stressful dream for you. And I just reach my hand up to stroke his cheek.
I have to ask, is it wet?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Both sort of 24/7 kind of wet.
Are you sitting on my bed?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the corner of the bed.
There's a giant wet stain underneath his ass.
I kick him off the bed. Get your wet ass off my bed.
No, it's moist.
Say
Much
properly.
better.
So get my moist ass off your bed. Thank you very much.
Excuse me.
The other two can probably hear this ruckus at this point. Once Kenji gets physical, everyone can probably hear. Because Kenji's probably not talking at this point anymore. He's probably like, "Get the fuck out of my room!"
Not talking, shouting.
Yeah, literally, top volume. Ray, you look at.
People are trying to sleep, right?
Tell that to Hulk. Just burst into my room.
I felt that Kenji had a dream, or a very saucy dream at least. Pretty wet dream, maybe you might say. That
The only
It
thing
might-
wet
it might
in
have
this
been
room is
something-
you, Hulk.
I'm always wet here.
Exactly.
But I feel like it's about a guy that I've seen before, an elderly man. Might be missing a face or something. I don't know.
The both of you get the hell out of my room.
Lash, are you in pajamas? Do you have your bag? What are you doing in that room?
I'm trying to figure out why Hulk keeps saying he's wet.
Perception check, Lash.
Okay. Open up something
Just-
new.
Is it
Come
sweat?
on, that one.
It was.
He kind of looks like a toad in the right light.
Hey, did you know you can get high by licking toads?
Yeah, I think I've had enough.
Just a hint for Lash there.
Good. Be right back. Gotta go find toes.
No, Lash. Ray comes running out. Apparently trying to stop Lash, I guess. Or what are you doing out
No,
there?
she's gonna sit behind the table and read.
Oh, you're gonna read. Perfect.
I don't need sleep, to be honest, so I'm gonna read.
Yeah, that's right.
Want to read about toads that get you high?
About footprints, but sure, we can read about toad footprints.
Those who are gonna read about toads getting high over there. That's interesting. Go ahead and give me a perception check, both Ray and Lash. Now this is real duality of man. As Kenji and Hulk are probably at this point at peak annoyance with each other. Because Hulk, he will not let you sit on that bed, but you want to keep stroking his face.
Yeah.
He won't. With this perfect Lash getting a nat 20 on perception. Did you have a 180 on perception checks, by the way? What the fuck happened? You've been seeing everything.
Whenever
no,
it comes to
I
drugs,
was-
that's when she sees shit.
When it comes to
literally
drugs.
yesterday, I think it was because of the pig, and the pig is technically food. so-
That's true. That is true. Ray, you see this as well. But Lash, you have 3 things you care about. Drugs, food, and family. So why is Kane's chair completely covered in scorch marks and there's just a giant black stain on the ground where he would normally have sat?
Did he get burned to death?
That's what you guys see over there. As Hulk, what are you doing in Kenji's room?
Now, Kenji, calm down. Here, maybe this tea will help put a little bit of perspective on things. And I just get my tea set out.
Just that this entire time holding it like with perfect balance behind his back, he pulls out his tea
Yeah.
set.
I balance it on my hand.
Exactly. Even when you kicked him, you didn't see it. Imperceptible.
He's got really good hand balance. He will do good. It might even give you some perspective on your dreams. Or
Your
nightmare.
your salty ass tea.
Have you tried my tea?
I can smell it across the room.
You can do a
It
craft
tastes
check.
better.
See if you can make it
Yeah,
more
yeah.
appetizing for Kenji. Maybe you can add some cinnamon. Maybe
Please, for the love of God.
Come on, that one.
That one. 5.
You see Hulk goes in his back pocket and takes out 3 lint balls and 2 fish eyes and throws them in the soup with this tea. See better?
Could I try to make that better myself?
Yeah, you can try and style it
Even
up.
though it's a disaster anyway.
It's
but
a disaster.
you could style it up.
You would definitely style it.
Let me get rid of the fisheye first.
Okay, yeah, that's
Look-
definitely non-essential. Those
Well,
lint
not
balls.
fucking...
Yeah, the lint balls definitely need to stay though. Those
Yeah,
are
they're all
essential.
soaked in there
Ugh.
like a filter.
A 22.
Ooh.
With a 22, you are able to turn this to. It's like if you turned one of your more exotic seahorse ILTs into something more fishy. So it's still kind of gross, but like,
It's like you wouldn't order it, but if you got it served, you would politely drink
Hulk, I desperately need to teach you how to make tea.
it. Delicious, I know.
Whatever you made was atrocious.
Delicious. Atrociously good. Yeah, I know.
Okay. Back to the point. Why exactly do you want me to drink your tea?
It might give you some perspective on your dreams.
well, actually, Hulk unknowingly has given you what's that spell that's tied to? Guidance, right?
Yeah.
So you get to ask a question, and you get to get a response back from a deity of it being a good thing, bad thing, or good and bad thing. Wheel it being
Okay.
good, woe bad. Wheel and woe is good and bad.
I need to think of a good question then. I mean, he understands magic. Kenji knows fuck off. Like, I don't know what, fuck it. For once, I'll trust it. Last time that fucker actually spoke sense. Made sense while speaking. It worked out.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking true, though.
Hulk tells you get to ask one question. What is
Damn
it?
I guess I am going insane. Trust in Hulk.
And the only thing that Hulk is thinking. He's not thinking out loud. He's actually thinking this without his mouth. Finally.
Finally.
Finally,
This is a
he's-
nut. This is a hard nut to crack, but I got there.
I'm getting in. I'm getting into warm caramelly center there.
Oh God. How Hulk views everybody is fucked.
Fuck. Okay, I need to. I'm thinking of a quick question to ask. God damn it.
It's at that point while you think of a question, we can maybe cut to everyone else.
You do.
Looking
everyone else.
at the weird markings on the ground. You guys can do some sort of checks that if you want to investigate it, or
Oh, the perception checks are usually pretty good.
I'm gonna do a survival check. I don't do many of those.
Bruh.
well, that's an interesting choice. That's a big number. Okay.
He can smell whatever this is. You can see the dust lines from it.
I know exactly what it is.
Kane has only smelled like this once before. And that was the day before the climactic fight with Selleck. The day where he made the first deal with Urgathoa. I don't know if he's told you any of that. But what you would know...
I wasn't even there.
Yeah, oh, that's true. You have no idea. Actually, you have no idea. Even with the 41, you would get the sense that this seems to be some sort of after effect of some odd teleportation. Like the burning of ash into all of this. it seems the teleportation was powered by some sort of magic you can't discern even with a 41, but that means it rules out a good amount of them. It's not normal arcane magic. It's not normal divine magic. It's something else.
So I'd be able to smell that it's like demon magic because I was a demon. Well,
I
Well,
think
if it was chaos magic, he would be able to smell it just by the thought that it's been around home.
yeah. Actually, that's true. You have your nose is very oh my god, you're developing. How did you become Tanjiro? Your nose is becoming very sensitive to smelling these things. So you actually have no memory of this scent. So it's not demonic. It's not divine. It's not like the traditional positive energy type magic you would get, even that Hulk uses, even though he worships Cthulhu. It's not anything like that. It's not something that you've come across before. But besides that, have you guys decided what you're doing over here?
I have the question.
Yes.
Kenji asks, will pursuing my father and trying to find him bring me closer to the person that is behind him being resurrected?
Wheel.
Can I hear this, by the way? No, it's only in his head, isn't it?
Well, actually, go ahead and give me a sense motive. Yeah.
Either way, Kenji asks him, Hulk, what the fuck does a wheel mean?
No, it doesn't matter.
But it does matter?
Yeah. You roll it because I do want to see if. Yep, exactly what I thought. I knew you would get this power. Hulk, you're beginning to get this sense that you can start to peer into others' brains a little bit.
Hulk the psychologist.
No, this is bad.
Just wait until I get to the next enemy, and I'm going to ask how he became like this, and if it's a childhood trauma or that his daddy didn't love him enough.
Oh
The
god.
next enemy is going to start crying.
Did you know growing a mustache and making your hair black makes you happy? It's scientifically proven. Here's my pamphlet. But don't think telepathic. Think more Diana Troy and fucking Next Gen. It's more empathetic. Like you can, just by looking at somebody, you can feel what emotion they're feeling, even if they're trying to hide it. So what you felt from Kenji there was complete confusion.
So Kenji, wheel is a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Whoa, usually ends in bad things. Just think the time. Were you with us when we went in the series? Yeah, I think you were. Yeah, that was a whoa. Wheel and whoa.
Wait, why the fuck did we go then?
No, it was wheel and whoa. I mean, wheel. I mean, maybe good, maybe bad. Whoa,
Okay,
bad.
okay. I thought you said whoa because I was about to hit you.
Oh no.
He's only gone into a whoa once.
Only gone into a whoa once.
Did you say that out loud?
Huh?
You can't remember that. Yeah, no, we decided not to do it though.
No, yeah. You got a whoa and you didn't do it. It was just.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
Oh yeah,
Kenji's gonna was about to be mad at Hulk, as if he wasn't already.
It must be a really conflicting moment for you, Kenji, because you feel like Hulk ruined it, but then also at the same time gave you the tools to feel better.
Interpret it.
Yeah.
Like a therapist?
Like a therapist. It's like
a true therapist.
It's like. Oh god.
I know what Hulk's shop's gonna be.
Oh Jesus. All right. Oh fuck. All right. So so when we have the upstairs, that's all like the medical wing. Hulk's gonna have a fucking shop, huh?
What do you think, shops?
I thought it would be fun because you guys could, since you're having a business account with the place, the way they could tax you is from your revenue from the shops instead of your gold from looting.
Oh, that's perfect. I already know what I'm doing myself, so.
Yeah, so like I thought that would be a fun idea. So then you guys can just sort of like, then you roll for shit. It's just sort of like a fun little side thing that you guys can do at the start of a session. Or that can be like a Monday thing where we don't have a lot of time to do shit. Regardless, you got wheel, and we should probably start moving if we're gonna go do stuff. Because I have like 15 minutes.
Alright.
Alright?
Is there anywhere to move? Anything to do? I mean,
Well, you did you want to explore your dad's shit, or are you fine with leaving it where it is?
I mean, if it's gonna not take that long, I'm sure we can explore it.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, there's been a lot of hints to it, so
there
I
was
have
going to
no
be
clue
a
what the
lot.
fuck-
There was going to be a lot more to it, but it can also just be a touching scene. It doesn't have to be more than that. You know, sometimes Kenji just gets a win. Okay.
No boss fight.
Do you really think I can pull off a boss fight in 15 minutes?
No.
That would not even a combat could go past the short combat would go past in like 15 minutes.
So like we either do okay. I'll say it like this: we can end it right here with that because that was great, and that's not as long as our fucking sentiment or our short stuff can be. And we can actually explore Kenji's dad shit in the actual main session because I haven't decided how that's going yet at all. And I can just sort of scrap the map that I've been hinting and just repurpose it in someplace else in another map, and then make that part of the main quest. Just sort of, I'll try to have. Okay, so you know how I had the lantern path? I'm gonna probably make a giant map. And Kenji, for the love of God, try and force him to follow the fucking lantern path, okay?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to talk
There's
to your
no point to
dad.
go shopping.
Look, I know we wanted to do shopping, but I also planned to do Kenji's dad at the end of shopping. But then we went so long shopping, I couldn't do it. It's okay. Guys.
But I'm glad, Kenji, that you have a bit more answers. Sleep well. Don't dream such saucy dreams. It'll wake me up in a right mood. And then he just hums, Papa, can you? He just hums it sort of really under his breath, so you really can't sort of hear it. But I mean, if you really listen, you'll hear it.
Papa, can you hear me?
You can't. It doesn't say the words like that. It's just humming it, humming the tune. Yeah, just like that.
And
I mean,
just like that, Hulk.
I'm both the 13. Nice.
He does not hear you.
He's preoccupied with figuring out how to proceed.
Actually, I'm sorry.
You.
I need to rephrase that. He does not consciously hear you.
It's like Hulk knows, but it doesn't really.
Yeah, it's like Kenji does, like, he's like, no, I'm thinking that song because Hulk keeps fucking with me, but he wouldn't do that right after being so nice to me. Like, he helped me through that. Like, he really did. He cares about me. Papa, can you hear me? That wasn't him. That wasn't him. It couldn't have been because, like, he would. That would. I can still go for like 10 minutes if you guys want to do any more, but like, you can investigate the wraith or the thing Ray's looking at. And Kenji,
I guess since it's the middle of the night, I had that shit ass tea. I'm gonna go make myself a proper tea, and on the way, I guess I'll see whatever the fuck is going on in the kitchen.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check as you walk past the counter, Kenji.
Boom, boom, boom. Perception. There you go.
What you notice as you walk by the counter is tucked underneath one of the little shelves of bread is a sleeping Randall holding onto a sleeping piglet, using it as a pillow.
That's adorable.
I'm just gonna go walk past, try to be as quiet as possible, not to wake up Randall, because I know he's gonna have a hell of a morning next day. And we all know why.
Hey Jake, I had a nat 20 earlier. Do I see Randall doing the same thing.
Oh yeah, you definitely did. You were looking at the thing for Kane, but then after that you went to go higher, and then you got completely distracted by Randall and the pig being cute.
Forgetting that pig is gonna get slaughtered.
Hey, pigs are still cute before they get eaten.
They're cute in all different.
They're cute both on and off the plate.
Hey, you know what? Hey, it is gonna get slaughtered, but I'll ask you this: that doesn't look like a fully grown pig yet.
Oh wait, you said a piglet. Okay, fair enough.
So, are you guys prepared to watch that thing slowly grow and get more profile pictures, and then get a hat, and then slaughter it? Because that's what's coming.
Hi.
Do you want your meats?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Flash loves pigs. She thinks they're cute for their main food. Also, it had a full life. It's fine.
Yeah, you're gonna give it its full life. It's just like a week old.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he's got a good life before I eat him.
Also, Nickel's buying him, so keep that in mind.
Sorry, what?
Wait, does Lash know this yet?
Nickel might not have said it to you yet. He, I think, was specifically avoiding asking you to buy it from you. But anyway, you guys can investigate the ground in front of you if that's what you want, or you guys can just sort of hang out. Tell me what you want.
What do we roll then to investigate?
Well, the people that know magic, i.e. kind of Lash, kind of Hulk, can roll knowledge checks. It's kind of...
Can I do knowledge planes or knowledge religion?
Either works.
I'm just gonna make myself a tea. I'm gonna watch them work.
Dude, I have knowledge arcane.
20.
Perfect. Kenji, with
I
your...
don't- Sorry,
No, you're fine. With your 27, you make a nice tea. You're able to get the hogwash out of your fucking mouth that Hulk gave you
Thank
earlier.
you. That's what all I wanted to do.
Your mouth feels crisp,
Crisp like a
crisp
seed.
and nice and clean, and absolutely no more octopus slime sticking on your tongue. I can just hear
Getting
Alex.
of tentacles down his throat.
I don't remember it, and the taste comes back.
Just for a split second, you take a sip, it's gone, but try not to think about it.
It just comes back again.
With your knowledge 20 planes check, what you detect is you have a little bit more experience. Did Kane ever talk to you about him talking to a god or anything like that, Hulk? Or he's been pretty... You think he did?
I think he did.
Well,
I can't remember who or when.
I'm not sure if he did, but if he did, I think you would probably know. And I think even if he didn't, you probably would have detected Kane was a little bit too strong the day of the attack on Selleck. Because he did raise like an entire fucking army.
Oh wait,
fucking
Jake, I don't think he actually told anyone that, because I think he was actually hiding it, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Because he always did, like, at the end of the day, in his room, like, close everything down. He basically hid himself in the room and then talked to Turgathoa. Last I remember.
All right, well then we'll go on the assumption that you don't know jack shit about that from him. So what you would get...
Wait. You can also just roll a sense motive and see if he sensed that he would be too powerful. There you go.
Yeah, you can do that too. Everyone likes to roll dice, but you wouldn't know the origin at least, so you might get a hint. Maybe this is a good time to provoke that sense motive. So think back on that day, because what you're detecting in front of you is the type of burns that are left behind when someone is teleported into the shadow plane, and specifically the type of burns when someone is brought to the shadow plane with incredibly powerful shadow magic. And your sense motive would probably be like, okay, so this is why Kane was strong on that day. Whatever the fuck this is.
I'm gonna keep the Kane being strong part. Why?
Kane must have been one hell of a tool.
Just because I'm not gonna out him like that.
All right.
On the being the strong, but I'll say that this looks like some kind of shadow magic.
You said you're taking the dust that's on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go ahead in your miscellaneous. You're going to go ahead and get a vial of shadow dust.
I can just see. This is something I absolutely could see Hulk doing. He would lick it. Just sort of sense it.
You lick it?
No.
You don't lick it, okay.
The smell is enough.
The smell is enough. Do you get a big whiff?
Yeah, enough of a whiff.
Get
enough of a whiff to sort of sense what this is, but.
Yes, this is shadow dust. Go ahead and give me a knowledge check, a knowledge planes check again if you want to know what you can do with shadow dust. Everyone else give me a perception
something
check.
to see if it's a magic item, like a cursed item.
Yeah, you can go ahead and see if it's a cursed item.
You said
Or with what?
Go ahead and give me a sense motive.
everybody?
Ray, if he's looking for that. Anybody, if you're looking for it as well.
I'll just do it because I want to.
I rolled that perception.
I got
for
a
you.
nice planes check.
Absolutely fantastic planes check. So Hulk, you know that by using shadow dust, you could theoretically give this to an alchemist or an enchantress, and she could theoretically use it to make some potions of invisibility. And everyone else would notice as Hulk makes these big huffs with his nose, he goes slightly translucent as he inhales the shadow dust.
Apparently, it's so powerful no one can see me, I guess, apart from Kenji.
Kenji, you notice, your perception is you noticing that fucking Hulk is going slightly translucent as he's huffing in that dust.
I know shadow.
He was born in it, okay?
I'm molded by it.
Absolutely perfect. Ray, you go and look at the ground, and you see amongst all of this shards of silvery shadow dust is a coin. Do you go down to pick it up?
Of course.
Perfect. It's in your hands, and as you look at it, you can see on one side is an open eye, and the other side is a closed eye. And you slowly see as the vision in your left eye is filled with darkness. You have picked up the coin of duality.
Wait, so this is a duality episode?
This is the duality episode. That's 5 seconds long. What that basically means is I'm going to have to write it down, but I'll write it down right after this. This is a coin that is a cursed item that you will have to destroy in order to remove the curse. But every morning when you wake up, one of your eyes will be blind and the other won't be. But it switches each day.
I actually thought it was a good cursed item. God damn it. Unless I can kill it.
Well, you only know the negative so far. You don't know what the positive is, if there is any, with this cursed item. Curious why it was left on the ground, though.
I mean, it's a cursed item. I have to take
Checks
it.
are not going to be that insane.
Do you underestimate my power?
By the way, Lash, because you did do that sense motive, I want you to know, even with a 12, that thing literally was like smoking with black fire.
Dope.
Actually, if anybody wants to do a praise check, you could look at the coin.
I want to look at it from a distance.
Same here.
I don't want that shit close to me.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
let me roll a 9. Come on.
Come on, 9. Yeah.
Can I
Alright.
also roll an appraisal?
You can
since
also-
I have it in my...
Yep. Ray tries looking at it with his eye that doesn't have any vision. You get literally
It's
nothing
gone.
from it.
It's worth a lot.
It's gone, guys. It's gone. Lash, Hulk, Kenji. You can tell with one quick look. That's a cursed coin.
It certainly
Yeah,
do.
detect magic. Detect what kind of magic?
Yeah, you can detect what kind of magic.
Yeah.
I love it that you have to roll every single time to see if it fails.
Yeah. Never know. Yeah, never fucking know.
And Ray, give me a perception check as he's doing this. Absolutely perfect, by the way, Alex. Detect magic. What you detect is evocation magic on the ring.
39.
And Ray, what you notice is on one side of the coin, it feels very hot. And on the other side of the coin, it feels very cold.
I wonder if we can make a generator out of this.
Give me a will save. And give me also a roll of the coin. 50-50 chance. Please and thank you. Your left eye, the one filled with darkness, begins to boil away, eating the flesh around your eye as you feel a piercing heat. Hulk, make a reflex save.
Reflex.
As a lava beam shoots out of Ray's left
I
eye.
take it laser beam out?
What?
Fucking
Yes.
laser beam?
Hulk, take 2d6 fire damage as this laser beam
Fuck yes.
hits Hulk
2d6.
right in the center of the chest.
Worth it.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Just turn him into a mutant?
Well, hey, Ray, try flipping the coin.
I'm gonna move out of the way.
I flip the coin.
Your eye, you can flip the coin, it'll switch which eye. You can do it once a day. The other eye is an ice eye.
Fuck yes.
What I do have to say, though, is the negative is, I don't know if we exactly have it written down, but having only one eye, I think, means you have to roll disadvantage on all your perception checks that are eye-related. So,
Funny enough, that doesn't sound that too bad, though.
He finally got nerfed.
I finally nerfed Ray. I finally nerfed Ray. Ah, you guys thought this was about Kenji getting closure? No, I nerfed Ray. Fuck you guys.
Too bad it's not gonna nerf him much.
See how one left me, okay?
I believe you nerfed Ray.
All right.
Yeah, but the worst thing is, it's not gonna be nerfed enough because look at that shit.